Hi, good morning, everyone. It's Rosboundy Psychic Medium here, getting ready for the ANZAC Day. It is ANZAC Day today, Sunday, the 25th of April 2021, and it's a beautiful sunny morning here in Port Elliot, South Australia. And I've got the card spread reading ready to get into it. And I'm just trying to find. You know how we've been having some trouble with some of our technology. I just want to make sure that I'm actually live in the right destinations. And so far, I know for sure that I'm on my page because Karina, good morning, you're here with us already. So that's wonderful. And I'm just trying to find my time. It's certainly saying that I am live, and I'm going to just monitoring it's live. So I'll leave that now, and we'll get into the card reading, because what I decided to do instead of the Lenormand deck was a tarot. And I'll switch it around so we can see it. Here we have the Celtic tarot, this one here. And I'll bring up the full box. It's one I haven't used. I opened it to look through it at one point to see if I really did feel attracted to it as a, use everyday type, that I really enjoyed using it. It certainly was one that I found really lovely, but it wasn't for me. Now, sometimes that can be the case. So there's the back end of it. And this is something that I've held on to since 2006, when I had the book Nook, way back in Harndorf days, when I first started doing this work as a book Nook and a business myself. So there's the back side of it. And what we've got there now is some of the cards. And I did shuffle really well. And here's the guidebook. I might have to refer to this a little because it's been a while since I've done tarot. So I'll have a looky cookie in a minute. So Karina, I already said good morning to you, didn't I? So now we've got Carol is here. Good morning. We've got Stephen is here. It is a lovely morning, Ros. Morning, Ros. It is a lovely morning, Stephen. Thank you for that. And Deirdre, we have you here as well too. Good morning. It's not overly too early at this point in time. It's looking like I'm not getting the comments coming in from mytimetv.live or the YouTube into my BeLive for some reason. So that's quite fine. I don't know why it's not doing that. Looks like I'll have to go back and monitor my time whilst I'm actually, whoops, and there's something that I did there too. What did I do? Oh, goodness, what did I do? Sometimes these things that we do, that I press these buttons, and, it's probably because there isn't any comments looking like they're in there at the moment, so that's fine. That is fine. So long as, please let me know as soon as, if there is any issue with freezing or anything, because that seems to have been the problem we've had a bit lately. So certainly let's check out this card spread. As I had a good look at it after I had actually shuffled it what I thought was very well for the reading today, I looked at it and thought, here we go. 2 Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I don't think I shuffled these very well at all. But have a look at what the story says as far as how Pentacles works. How any of the cards work, because in this booklet, which I haven't read the guidebook very well, I know roughly what the sequence, the storyline of tarot is, but it's something that I like to read what the cards are telling us themselves, because of the individualized story that the artist is trying to show us in how they're depicting their interpretation of what the cards are. So with the Two of Pentacles, and I'm just going to read here because it's got a lovely little summary page in this book. And it's suggesting that the numbered cards, and we've got the sequence here, so I'm just going to read this as I've got it in this booklet that comes with it. It's Julian de Berg is the author of this set of cards, and I like the artwork. I think it's actually quite nice, and it would certainly have a Celtic twist, I'm sure, because that's what it's called. It's a Celtic tarot, or Celtic. And what it's suggesting here is with the cups, it represents, not cups, we're looking at pentacles. Here we've got a practical, material pentacles indicating finance and money matters, which in some decks they're considered coins. And others, they can be just discs, or, it just depends on how the author wants to interpret the feel and the meaning of what the suit is within the tarot deck, because the tarot has two particular sections. It is a major arcana and a minor arcana, and these suits are the minor arcana. Being in the sequence, we have with pentacles the representation of the physical and material goods and the practical values that we hold. And it's the physical possessions and that type of thing that we have in that physical sense. It does include relationships as well, going by this book, and it does when I've learnt it myself over the years. But with the numbered cards, what we're moving through, particularly because this is in sequence for today, it's partnerships is the twos, threes is consolidation and making new ideas work, 4 is foundations and stability, 5 is the competitive, the competition, and can be the stability because it's at the peak of what is the the ones, the ace, to the 9s or 10s. I can't remember if there's 10s in this. Yes, there is 10s in tarot. And so when you get into that 5s, it's competing, and we've got the 6 here. So the 6 of Pentacles would be the creative dreams at work, moving it into that success. Now, that's all I'm going to read from the book. So we've got the gist of the story that's being told. So we're actually moving through those stages today in our card spread. So the 2 of Pentacles, we've got that. Now, I've even forgotten what that gist was. Pairing. I'm going to have a look at it. Silly me. Silly. That's how my family knows how quick my memory goes. It's the partnerships and duality. So we're actually bringing ideas together in a partnership level and then getting it into consolidating into what can be a project with others. I know for myself that I'm becoming involved in a particular venture that has started as, the idea starts at a partnership and then it comes into what is the continuation of a project. Then it firms up and becomes what is the ideas being solidified, being enumerated, being put onto paper, starting to work on it. And from that, it then grows into getting into more of a teamwork that is bringing that, you're trying to suss out what is the balance within a group, within that team. So it can be the make or break almost of what is a new project. And, you might find that it's tipping over and you've found you've wasted your money getting to that point. But in this respect, I'm feeling that because we've got the full sequence, it is moving through those stages in our day-to-day to what is that success and moving into past those teething, settling in issues to actually becoming that is a successful project. So as you're looking at these cards, and feeling into it, what you're sensing for yourselves from this, just, find out for you that inner self, what is the important part of moving into what's coming up for you in that physical sense. You might have a big big holiday that you're wanting to actually spend some money on now that most of the borders are opening up in Australia anyway, and you're starting to think and feel and plan into doing something with family, friends, or otherwise that is going to spend some time together. And that's where, the plans could fall apart. That could be something that we know that sometimes these incidences across borders can close them as far as what the COVID cases are, and we're having to change plans or cancel. It could be along that type of project that you're looking at and thinking of and planning today, even, that it is time to get on and move out of what is all this restrictive stuff that's been hanging around for the couple of years now, because it's creeping into being a couple of years, because we're moving forward and into planning and getting that success in what we're wanting to do. So just feel into that, and we still need to be planning, but have contingencies as well for those times where it might be falling flat, but you're able to do something alternative that means you haven't actually completely wasted your time and money. It could be something that you're doing with house renovations and the rest, a project that you've planned, you've got it sorted, you're getting the team together to actually do them. There's so many different scenarios that we can use this spread as a context for. So, hi Diane, you're over on the mytimetv.live page. That's wonderful. Good to see that it's actually acting properly. So, in context of that, certainly do bring forward your ideas today. Allow them to connect with others, and that usually is people that you're going to be chatting with. You're starting with an idea, you discuss it with your partner, you get a bit of a team together, and it's working on it. That can all happen in a day, but it's something just to start the thought process within what this spread is doing, that it's leading towards that future financial abundance, really the physical things that you're actually wanting in your life. So for me, I know there certainly is that desire to have financial stability and being able to live with ease and doing what you enjoy and what you're wanting to help others with, and it does take money in our society. I'm not much of a money person, and I know for myself that there's certain things around money issues, and it's not a poverty sense or anything, it's just not my focus. And I would love to be able to help others in ways that are more without the stuff, because I feel for Mother Earth and what we're doing to her, and how there's so much that we need to be taking care of at that level. Not the exchange of money, but the exchange of energy, and ensuring that we have a healthy earth to give forward to our children and grandchildren and to those future generations. So that's where my focus is. What we each do. Did I say good morning, Deirdre? Good morning. I think I might have done. And good morning to you too, Julia. You may need to start it from the front and watch the replay. So anyway, with this, look into what you feel is your focus for what's an abundance in your life. Do you want it to be money, or do you want it to be things? Do you want it to be your interaction with Mother Earth, with people around you to help Mother Earth to, continue onward with creating that healthy wellness of what is future living in a sustainable, good way? And we're each going to have different interpretations around that and what we feel is even our success in that, because success itself is a term that is subjective. We each have different understandings and interpretations of that too. So many in our society at the moment, capitalism and all the rest, it's money. But it doesn't have to be. It can be other areas of our life that still is relative to this part of what is a tarot deck, the physical beingness, because that's what Pentacles is. It's the physical side of our living. It's being in this body and sharing that energy around in that way. So hi, Yvette. Oh, I like the look of that. Your little avatar is that cupcakes with beautiful coloured icings. Beautiful. And good morning, Kathy. Lovely to see you all here, actually. So it is a lovely deck of cards, tarot deck, as I saw it, because I've had it sitting in the background here for quite a while. I thought, oh, I might just open that and have a look at what the cards are. And they are a lovely deck. I'm actually going to just do a bit of a write-up on it and put it in my website, in the shop part of my website, because for myself, I want to reduce the stuff I'm holding in my space. I don't want a lot of it at all anymore. So I'm putting into practice already what my further beliefs are around stuff. I would like to reduce it. I'm not just going to throw it away. It's already been produced. So certainly, yes, reuse, pass it on in the ways that we do in our commercialised society. So that's fine. It's how much we put, and I forgot to change that around. I really do feel it's how much we put the emphasis and importance on what things we have around and about us. I've still got a carport full of packed boxes that I need to unpack and move on, because I haven't used them in a year. I've been back here now it's been a year, I think, or a little bit more. Certainly had incidences that have delayed that finished unpacking and shifting things on. But it's a process that is in its right time. It'll move that onward to where others can make good use of it, and take advantage of what is left in the lifetime of some of these things, and hopefully recycle in good ways for so that it's not just landfill, that type of thing. So feel into your belief system, what you want to move forward with. Look at those pentacles, look at the coins, look at your beliefs around money and the stuff you have around you, and create what you know in your inner self is your truth of how you use all of that, and moving it forward, moving elsewhere, getting into your life what you need to really be that best you. So I'm going to leave that there for now. I will be probably I will be popping in ad hoc at some point later on through the day. Keep an eye out for it. More than likely it will be a HAPS broadcast, because I want to fine tune how that works for me or not. It could be just an eCam one or whatever. I'm using the technologies and trying them out as best I can to be something that is beneficial for you guys and others, of course, because we are all here in the energy of sharing our humanity and how we're learning and growing together, because it is that one person in the whole does make a difference, and I want to be some difference for others. So thank you for watching. Keep being the best you can be. Certainly check out my website. I'm doing a little bit on the website as well. Buy me a coffee if you'd like to, because I live by my coffee. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at least it'll be 8 o'clock because of public holiday. I'm not volunteering in the morning, so it'll be tomorrow morning at the 8 o'clock. So thank you, Karina, for that. You have a wonderful day too, and everyone else have a wonderful, blessed day. And of course, at whatever appropriate time it is, I think it's 11, we still do the remembrance of our ANZACs, besides those who couldn't make it for the dawn services around and about our country and New Zealand. We do remember those who have passed in supporting us as a country. And Deirdre, yes, you have a lot of things you want to sell and move on to. Yes. And even gifting to secondhand places, whichever way you feel from your heart that you're needing to move things on and be you in the best, most authentic way that you are. We are all unique. Have a great day, Deirdre.